I was advised by my parents that it would be a good idea for legal reasons and...
Well, A, you weren't injured. B, nothing happened to your skateboard because you rode it home.
Afterwards, I did not ride my skateboard home.
You carried it home.
My brother came and picked me up. The skateboard was crushed under his front tire.
You think he saw you because there was a light somewhere on the street?
Yes.
What you're processing is, I can either stop my skateboard and wait a second to make sure that I can cross safely, or just plow ahead and go like this. Good luck to me.
And later today.
When we first saw the flashing lights, Cameron was very hysterical in the front seat. She started spraying perfume, like trying to roll the windows down, airing everything out.
Just a second. The only reason you do that is because you've been smoking marijuana, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was everybody smoking marijuana? You came back and spoke to the police.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Because the plaintiff had called them and given them your information, which
Yes,
you had given to him. Were you given a citation for that incident, sir?
No, Your Honor.
And did you stop at the stop sign?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Well, let me hear your version of how your car hit him.
So I was
You can go up there and show me.
I was going down Facilities Way, which is just right down this way. I had stopped. As you can see, he was coming down from this way. I did not see him coming. It was very dark, pitch black. He had no reflectors or headlights, and he basically rode a skateboard into the front of my car.
No, he can't ride a skateboard into the front of your car, sir. That's impossible. You know, I'm not very good at physics, but coming from the side, he did not.
To be more specific, I stopped completely and...
and then you proceeded.
I did proceed, but when he was coming down and getting into the sidewalk, my car was at a complete stop. He then was about here maybe when my car was at a complete stop, and he hit the front of my car.
Your vehicles, his skateboard, and the front of your car collided.
Yes.
Oh. Anything else you want to tell me?
He did not fully stop at the stop sign. When he came to the stop sign, he rolled the stop sign and it seemed like he was taking a right turn, and that's...
So you're watching all this happen on your skateboard, is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I want to tell you something. I think that those things are dangerous.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's riding in a 3,000-pound car that has lights, and so you saw it. And I would say to myself, under those circumstances, if I were dumb enough to ride a skateboard, which I am not, I've got a little tiny board here. That's a 3,000-pound vehicle, and it's dark. And my little board doesn't have headlights, so I'm not sure he sees me. Maybe I'll stop and let him go. That ever cross your mind? He didn't see you, but you saw him. That's what you're telling me. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why does you think that makes you a plaintiff?
Because I had the right-of-way with the crosswalk. Pedestrians have the right-of-way.
You weren't a pedestrian. You were on a motorized vehicle. So what I'm telling you is you saw him coming, and you know it's pitch black, and you know you have no lights.
There is a lamppost next to the sidewalk lighting up the sidewalk, and I believed he saw me.
You mean all that went through your mind when you're seeing his car coming down the street? You think he saw you because there was a light somewhere on the street?
Yes.
Well, then you're dumb. Then you're dumb. Because what you're processing is, I can either stop my skateboard and wait a second to make sure that I can cross safely, or just plow ahead and go like this. Good luck to me. Which is what you did. And to me, you got to say, thank you, good Lord, that I wasn't seriously hurt. Not sue him. Thank you, good Lord. I'm going to use my brains the next time. If I'm riding a skateboard and there's a 3,000-pound car coming and I have no lights and it's dark outside, I may have the right of way, but if one of my grandchildren, I would hope, are walking and they have the right of way, but it's pitch black and they're not wearing reflectors all over their body, I would stop at that corner to make sure the car stopped. You don't think that that's a good idea? Okay. Be thankful, Mr. Azaza, that you weren't seriously injured and that all you suffered was a skateboard. Next time, be a careful rider when you ride a motorized vehicle that has no lights or reflectors. Goodbye. We're done.
This court is adjourned.
When he was coming, I didn't see him at all because it was dark and he came out of nowhere, basically.
I tried to slow down a bit, but by the speed I was going, by the time I was at the crosswalk, it would have been too late.
Not to ride skateboards in areas they shouldn't be ridden in.
I'll be a lot more careful at night, especially since I'm harder to see.
Yeah, obviously I'm happy he's okay, so.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't seriously injured by the accident, but I'm glad I'm here.
Case 3167, Paley versus Moore. All parties, please come forward.
Cameron Paley is suing her former friend, Ashlyn Moore, for bail money she loaned to Ashlyn.
Ms. Paley, it is your claim that the defendant owes you $600, which was half the amount of bail that you paid for her when she was arrested for speeding. And during the course of this traffic stop, drugs were found in the car on her possession. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.